Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, there is a big discount that is happening right now if you follow along all these different steps, because Tesla has also released a bunch of inventory that also has discounts as well. So we're going to take a look at that plus a variety of topics, but before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. So this discount is a combination of a bunch of different things. So first things first is you have to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get an extra $1,000 off any of the Tesla vehicles. Well, I shouldn't say any, because Cybertruck is not a part of this. So Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X, but I bet Cybertruck is coming in the near future to add on to this, of course, after they kill the Foundation series. The next step, well, the first step is you have to click that link open, so that I guess it like cookies your browser or saves all the different things it needs to be attached to it. The next step is you have to go to an inventory vehicle that's out there. You can search for various ones, and you can see there's already, Tesla just did this, they already added inventory discounts to a handful of their vehicles for the end of this month. So you can see like this one right here, a Model Y Performance with only 22 miles on it already has a $2,000 or over $2,000 discount, around $2,100 discount on it. And the cool thing with this is that once you click this one open, it stacks it with the referral code added on, so that you can see that with this check mark right here, you can get up to $3,100. And the similar type of thing is happening on the Model 3 side, depending on where you're at. I've seen discounts also in the $2,000 range for like Model 3 long ranges as well. So adding this up to this, it seems to be a nice little discount to stack on top of this. And don't forget, there also is a Tesla military program as well, which you can also stack onto this as well. You can combine it with the Tesla referral code discount and also with the inventory discounts that are out there to make it even potentially $4,000. I mean, the sky is kind of the limit here, depending on which you can stack and which you can find as we get to the end of the month. But the one thing you need to be aware about, if you're buying any of these vehicles that have a nice juicy discount on it, Tesla is going to want you to take delivery ASAP, especially this week. So make sure you've got your ducks all in a row with financing credits and all these different things all lined up, because Tesla's going to want you to take delivery ASAP, or they're going to release it to someone else and you're not going to be able to get it. So certainly these are the steps you need to take if you're interested in getting a nice discount before the end of the month. And the first step is you got to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get that extra $1,000 off. Just click it down below and then go to all the different steps as outlined in this video. Or really, you can use anybody's referral link. Shout out to the Kilowatts for kind of putting this into a different perspective. The referral program, while it is a great program right now, it's essentially a $1,000 price cut for all Tesla vehicles, or Model 3, Model Y, S, and X. So I do feel like, because what we've seen in the past is that Tesla does change their referral program quite often. So even though right now it's $1,000, it could change to $500 off really quickly. It could go down to $250. It could change to like, oh, just get 3 months of free supercharging or 3 months of full self-driving. Tesla will change that a lot, and they have changed a lot in the previous program. Maybe with this new program, they've given it some thought and really tried to solidify and iron it in. with all the different offers, and maybe that happens, but really we have no. And so the one thing we do know is that these inventory discounts are like a last minute push for this end of the month. And we also know that 1.99%, the interest rate, if you want to lock this in, you do have to lock it in by the end of this month. So you really do not have too much time. You've got like what, 5 days to lock this in with an inventory discount or whatever it is. Or if you don't want to take delivery ASAP and you want to give yourself more time, you could just do the regular order, lock in the 1.9 but there's no guarantee that your car will arrive or your Tesla will arrive by September. So maybe you could be subject to whatever program that is after that. But the one thing I'm pretty confident is that inventory is going higher and higher and higher. So really, I think the deals are going to get better in the Q4, but I do understand that, time is also a cost as well. So spending more time researching could kind of go against you. And on top of that, 1.99 is great. Like if it gets better to like 0.99, you're really not going to save that much over the course of the loan term, especially if you're trying to pay it off very or more quicker. So shout out to Fun with Numbers for posting this. We have a new high for Tesla Model 3 inventory listings across the United States or tracking sites. This is up 106% year over year. But of course, there's a couple things to unpack here, right? There's a new Model 3 right now. There wasn't one last year, and maybe they're trying to phase it out, or they were trying to phase it out. So there's a couple things we need to dive into this 106% type of number at the here that we're seeing. So even though, yes, more inventory usually means more, like it's bad, but at the same time, there was different dynamics that were happening over the past year. But on top of that, in case you missed it, we released a new video of our latest Cybertruck wrap. We went with the FlexiShield and Unplugged Performance's sister store, BulletProof Automotive, did the wrap. So if you want to watch this whole video where we did a bunch, we unveiled the wrap, we showed it, and also I give you a little bit of the behind the scenes of what actually happened. Definitely check it in the live stream pin chat right now. And also we were able to talk to David with FlexiShield and Sean with BulletProof Automotive Spot to kind of get their insight on what you need to look out for if you're wrapping a vehicle and what you need to look out for the wrap material as well. This one is different than our previous two because this is paint protection film, which is thicker, and it's nice. It's also a gloss color, which we went satin the first two colors. So let me know what you think about this blue. I love it. I think it's a great blue, and I definitely was not a believer in the gloss type of Cybertruck look, but now I certainly am. It looks good for sure. And then in other Tesla news across the world, I know we're all fighting for this 0% interest rate, but 0% in China, in a different market, which is usually the first market to pull any incentives, has been extended for their 5-year or 60-month 0% loan incentives. So this is going to be ending in September for them. So maybe they take some of that money and give it to us and incentivize it for the US market. But certainly that would be really nice. And if we can get 0%, that would be insanely sick. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Dr. Ross, thanks for coming in. Charles, Elrod, Timoteo, thanks for coming in. Howard, thank you for dropping by. Diego and G, thank you all for dropping by. We'll get into all your live streaming comments just after this quick PSA topic. In this next topic, I've been getting a lot of comments about this one exact way, but here's how you can get $2,000 off a Tesla vehicle if you stack the referral code program, Tesla referral code program, plus the $1,000 military referral program. So let's get into it and show you exactly how to do that. Of course, if you qualify for both of those, well, I guess the referral program is very easy to qualify for. You just need to click the link down below in the description. But the military program is a little bit tougher to do that. And so what you're looking for is a double check mark on the right side once you find a vehicle that's in inventory, kind of like this one, which is a Model Y that has a $2,100 discount already, which you can stack on another $2,000 off. But shout out to this post because Above the Best was able to get this done because they also have a military qualification for it. You just have to be in the military, or I think a military spouse. I think former military might work as well, but they use a different system. So if you're able to get it fixed or able to get it done in that system, then congrats, it's to you. But Above the Best, confirm you can stack the military and referral discounts for a new Tesla. Holy smokes, that's a heck of a deal. So this is what you want, a check mark between military purchase program and referral. So the first one is referral program. You need a referral link. You can find them all over the internet. If you haven't, there's also one down below in the description that you can use, that you can get that extra $1,000 off. This is what it looks like once you click it open. You're going to click it open first so that it loads the page and cookies your browser. The second one, though, is a shout out to Above the Best. They actually put these instructions right here for us. Click the referral link first, then in a separate window, go through the Tesla military order link, which will verify your military status through ID Me. So what you're going to do is you're going to open this page right after. If you need the link, I'll put it in the live stream chat as well. You're going to follow the steps through ID Me, and then that will verify you and get that extra $1,000 off once it cookies and I guess attaches to whatever browser that you're on here. So once you add both of those, then go to the vehicle that you already hopefully have opened up. Maybe hit that refresh so that it shows you that you get both of those discounts itemized to get that extra $2,000 off, plus whatever inventory discount might be out there. But of course, if you're doing this just to lock in that interest rate of 1.99% for Model 3 and Model Y, then I would say just go to the ordering page of the Tesla page and just order as you normally would without finding an inventory vehicle, because once you do an inventory order, Tesla is going to hassle you a lot to try and take delivery ASAP. Hopefully that clears it up, and hopefully that shows you that you can stack both of them, both incentives, to get an extra $2,000 off. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Charles, can I use the referral code for Model 3 Performance and get 7,500 benefit with color choice? Yeah, I don't see why not. You should be able to stack it both and then get that also, because that's a separate incentive. I would say you could stack all the different incentives. There's nothing that says that you can't put in all of those together. Elrod, 0% for September? I don't think so for September. I think it's going to be Q4. Timoteo, there's a Model 3 Performance Stealth Gray with white interior in stock in the Houston area. Yeah, this seems like Tesla dropped a bunch of them in inventory for sure. Howard, does Tesla need current pay stubs? Can last year W-2 tax form work instead? It depends on your credit. If you've got stellar credit, then they don't ask for a lot. But if you have got, in the middle credit, then Tesla will add for pay stubs, W-2. It's not Tesla though, it's the bank really that's asking for all of it. Timoteo, I think I'm going to hold out because the inventory is still going up and I'm going to wait for my ultra red. Yeah, 100%. Elrod, high inventory, but Tesla won't work with buyers to add these discounts. I don't get it. They'd rather take you $250 and have you cancel. Yeah, it's weird, right? But I guess like they get to harvest that $250. Yeah, I don't know. They might as well just give it to everybody so that, yeah, I'm not really sure why they do that. Dr. Russ saw an olive drab Model Y today. Odd color. Never seen olive drab. That's interesting. Wow, looks great. Thanks, Timoteo, for sure. Gee, will they offer 0% for the Y? Maybe in Q4. That's my best guess. Maybe more than likely 0.99 though. Rob, I've got a 2023 Model Y long range dual motor 12K miles with tons of extras, has 20-inch wheels, trailer hitch screen, asking $42,000. You think I can sell it? Do you have anyone interested? I don't have anyone interested, but certainly we're trying to do the same thing right now. And we've listed our Model X on Facebook Marketplace, Cars.com, and Auto Trader. Those are the three that we are on. Veterans also qualify. Elrod, thanks for the insight. So that is great. For sure. Dr. Russ, if you're a vet, go to ID Me and get it through the website. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Go to ID first, get the status that you've got up, the active status for being a veteran, or not active status, but you get it hooked up within the system. Then go to that. I see what you're saying. So that's perfect. Actually, good workaround for sure. Howard, can referral work twice? I already have a Tesla in my account. Thanks. Yeah, well, actually, what you would need to do is a loyalty referral that, and you would just go into your own Tesla account and refer yourself, sort of. Xavier, I just ordered my long range 3, the 19th. No one responds, chat or phones. Any estimate on when I would receive my VIN with the actual delivery estimates? So usually in your account, it shows you an EDD, an estimated delivery date, but it's super fluid. So I can see where you're getting to frustration, but really the reps don't know either. It's like a logic-based system where it could change at any time depending on transportation and everything. Sean, do you think the deal will get any better than 1.99 and the referral program? It's tough because I think we're going to talk about that tomorrow, because I do expect the referral program to get nerfed. But at the same time, if it gets nerfed, then maybe 1.99 turns to 0.99. We'll see. And maybe we'll talk. I'll give it some more thought and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Irv, I'm a first-time Tesla buyer and I'm also torn about pulling the trigger on a Model Y. If it was you, would you wait till Q4? Also, could I use my military brother for the discount? If your military brother buys it with you, then yes, potentially. But in terms of would I wait for Q4? Yeah. I mean, if you don't need a vehicle right away, I would definitely wait for Q4. Vidal, I found a Model S Plaid for $58,000 with 10,000 miles. Would you take a Model S 2021 or a 2024 Model 3 Performance? That is a tough question indeed. Is this your first Tesla? I would say that's tough because that's what I keep debating about as well. Like, do you get a Model S or get a Model 3? I think I would, because since I've had a Model S already, I think I would get a Model 3 Performance. But if this is going to be your first Tesla and you haven't had either, it might be worth getting into that Model S. But if you're someone that likes to have vehicles with warranty, then Model 3 Performance might be the better move. And then once you're more comfortable and you're used to like all the different ways Tesla service works, then you can go with a older Tesla later on. I think that would be my recommendation on that, just because it's, Teslas is just a little bit weird or different. And so you have to get used to how they do business in service drives and everything like that. In this next topic, Quicksilver Model 3 Performance deliveries have begun. And now we've got people that are taking home their brand new Model 3 Performance in this fantastic color of Quicksilver. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So yesterday we saw Quicksilver Model 3s available in inventory. And actually, I'll show you a screen where there's a good amount of Model 3 Performances in inventory. But Nick posted this. There's an actual original video of this on YouTube with a walk around outside of the vehicle, and it really goes to show that this vehicle, once it gets hit in certain colors or in certain lights, it looks fantastic. This is Model 3 Quicksilver with the black interior, just like the one we saw at the mall in Century City. And so deliveries have begun, and you can pick one up if you want one. And on top of that, there's some in inventory. Yesterday we found one in Burbank that you could take delivery ASAP, and of course you can stack it with all the different discounts that we talked about earlier in today's live stream, including that referral code discount, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get an extra $1,000 off if you click open that referral link down below in the description. And on top of that, Quicksilver was also spotted at the Electrify Expo, which was in the Bay Area over this past weekend. And we can really see all the different ways this color looks really nice in the different lighting of like sunset and things like that. You can see that there's more like goldish tones, but I guess that's because the sun is hitting right on it for it. But on top of that, Model 3 performances are popping in inventory right now. If you're in the Los Angeles area, I guess Tesla is trying to push a last minute push to try and get these vehicles out. You can see there is pages and pages. Well, not pages and pages. There's 6 of them, or 7 Model 3 performances that all of them do not qualify for the tax credit unless, of course, you get that full self-driving package. And look at this. There's one right here in Quicksilver that you can get with the Tesla vehicle. So you can see right here, if you get the full self-driving, then the payment is waived, or not the payment, the color is waived, so you don't have to pay that $2,000 for it. So Model 3 Performance is available in inventory, so you can get one ASAP if you want to jump into one. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by Tenet. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and gets you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. They can do this by being a Tesla approved financing partner. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. If you want to see what their offer is, hit the link down below in the description. Hit the apply button in the top right for a soft inquiry credit check. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. Do you think Tesla will ever allow people to purchase their vehicles after leasing? I personally don't think so, because they like to control the offer or the residual value at the end. Steven, even with the referral discount of $1,000, it still doesn't let you choose a black color to be included in tax incentive, even though black is $1,000 more. Yeah, unfortunately, because the tax credit is based upon MSRP, and so even if the price is lower, the vehicles don't qualify. And so the only way to get a Model 3 Performance to qualify for the $7,500 federal tax rate is to get full self-driving at this moment, because it's based upon MSRP, not the purchase price of the vehicle. I mean, I would love for the federal government to kind of rewrite that, but unfortunately that's how it works at the moment and how everybody's following it. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Kylie, can you clarify? You think it'll be 0% in Q4? I think it's going to be 0% or 0.99%. That's my best guess. Xavier, forgot my order is Model 3 long range rear-wheel drive, red and white seats. Nice, for sure. You can link to Tesla through the ID Me website. Nice. Thanks for that tip, Dr. Russ. Seasonal Ocean. Great to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. Parma. Sad Canada does not have the low interest rate like you guys. Canada is 6% on a loan and 5% on a lease. Yeah, unfortunately, that is pretty high. Charles, 2023 or 2022 Model S non-plat? It's about the same to me. I mean, just get the 2023 for that extra warranty. White or black interior? I know you said you tend to get black. Unfortunately, I always get black just because of how these vehicles have kind of just showed up. I always like a deal, so I'll sacrifice that for the black. But I've always wanted a white interior, but I've not been able to get one. I think if since the Model 3 Performance, you don't pay for interior color, I would say I would probably try and get the white interior if the deal is right at the end of Q4. Dallas, I'm a little bummed. Got approved and Tesla on hold to find something closer. Tesla approved me to add referral the day after I was approved. I missed out, got 2.99. Hey, 2.99 is still great relative to the interest rates that are out there. Irv, today I saw a 2018 all-wheel drive Model 3 with full self-driving at $24,600. It qualified for the $4,000 tax rate. It was gone before I could find out the hardware version. Yeah, that makes sense, because any Tesla under that threshold is going to go quick, because there's people that want that $4,000 EV tax credit. Kylie, are the full self-driving capabilities worth it if you plan on driving 30,000 miles annually on highways? Also concerned about the battery life in 110-degree heat. Full self-driving, I would say in your case, it's worth it, because that's a lot of butts in seat time. And in terms of battery life in Phoenix, 110-degree weather, there's articles that as it gets hotter and hotter, the battery performance is a lot worse. I think at that temperature, it's like 30% a lot worse. So just definitely be mindful of that. Ian, I get my Model Y long range on Wednesday. Today I had to cancel and reorder to get referral credit. They're moving VIN to the new order and 8 to 250, but worth it. Oh, that's nice of them to be able to move that same exact vehicle that you had to your brand new order. Hopefully that works and they can get you locked in. Tesla 54, thanks for coming in. Can't wait to get my mini plaid Model 3 Performance in November. Yeah, for sure. Steven, thank you for answering my question. And do you think the more other colors will be included for the Model 3 Performance in the tax rate? I think so, yeah. I think they'll do a $2,000 discount and it will get a lot better. But that's my prediction. Damon, still expensive. Yeah, I agree with that. Howard, I'm not good at math. Is stretching 1.99 to the longest term and have cash saved in a bond always turns out to be favorable? If high yield savings account drops below 1.99. Can I pay early with no penalty? Yes, you can pay early with no penalty. And yes, stretching 1.99 over long term and having cash saved at a highest rate is a better move for sure. And so you might as well just do that as well. And congrats to anybody that just bought a Tesla or about to buy a Tesla. Don't forget to check out our Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. We got Jawa for anything and everything you need for your Tesla vehicle, including phone mounts, screen protectors, floor mounts as well. We've got a set in our Tesla Model X. We got RIVIAN and we have MAGBAK all down below in the description. And so definitely check that out if you're interested. Irv, if I buy used, how old can I go before the vehicle doesn't function as well with full self-driving? Well, good question. Great question you asked that, because hardware 3 is already hitting its limits. I think Elon did come out and say that hardware 3 is already getting a little bit stretched in terms of if we'll have full self-driving. It just got it with an update. Of course, hardware 4 came out first, and it could be that hardware 3 might become obsolete in the near future. So that's kind of what happens with Tesla vehicles. And so it's kind of like having an iPhone and getting the latest one or latest Android phone. The old stuff just gets obsolete, and then Apple stops releasing updates for it, and then you got to get the new phone because you're forced to. But Tesla54, thank you for the super chat as well. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.